Hey! Oh, thank you, Statman, for that lovely rendition of the intro. I really loved it a lot. This is We Are Lions Nation podcast. We're here. We're hanging out. We're gonna give it a few to get some people in here. So we are here. We have MCR in the house. We got the one and only P Dubs and
What up?
the 10-play drive champion, the Statman. 9-time champion, the Statman. Guys, we have I'm gonna say we got a pretty big show tonight. We gotta talk about the Lions game, our post game. We're gonna include that. We're gonna go over that a little bit. And we are what?
Do we really have to talk about that Lions game?
Yeah, we did. And we will recap our week 16 results from our picks, make our week 17 picks, and finish it off with a podcast version of the 10-play drive. Will anybody take down the Statman tonight?
No. Oh, and I don't really want to talk about week 16 picks either. I'm being picky tonight.
I don't really care what you want.
Come on.
I'm the boss.
I'm the champion. You listen to me.
Marco was in the chat earlier and said he wouldn't be able to make it in here tonight, guys, but he is going to watch later. Marco, enjoy the movie with your kiddos.
Good old SpongeBob SquarePants.
We got Steven Erickson in the house. Says hello.
What's up, Dad?
Oh, thank you.
I guess I can mention we are going to have a new pick'em format for the playoffs. That's going to be really fun, and it will include you guys, the Lions Nation. So be watching for every week to make your picks and the We Are Lions Nation Facebook page, because we're going to keep score of your guys' playoff picks as well. It's going to be fun. But we are starting it off. We're just hanging out for a few minutes, something that we want to do now because we want to give time for everyone to get in here before we roll.
Hey, so I want to talk about something. We were just discussing it before the show started, but Lamar Jackson, that dirty-ass hit on him by that Patriots player, do you think that Patriots player should be fined or suspended for that hit? Because it was clearly extremely late. They didn't throw a flag on the play. I don't know if the refs are blind or what happened, but Lamar Jackson was obviously down for a while, and the guy ran over and jumped onto his back.
I did not
dirty as hell
see it. What happened?
I think he should be. I think he should probably be fined, but more than likely, if the NFL does take action, they'll probably give him a 2-game suspension for it. And that's unnecessary roughness. The play is dead. He clearly comes up and hits him in the back.
I absolutely agree. Like, there's a difference between a late hit and then a dirty hit.
Yeah,
that was clearly dirty, and you're trying to intentionally hurt somebody.
Yeah,
that could end somebody's career.
Shouldn't go down like that, but it looked like very quickly, and not that quarterbacks shouldn't go down.
Sorry, that's probably not the video.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Why not both, man? He needs to be suspended and fined. Get that crap out of the NFL. There's no room for it in this league. Go play in the XFL or something like that, man.
I mean, everybody was wanting Kirby Joseph suspended for him taking out players at their legs. I know he ended up hurting Tyler Higbee and TJ Hawkinson on low hits. But that's clearly legal in the rule book. Like, you can get hit right there. Just like what happened to Zach Ertz this year with the Washington Commanders. Same type of play. I mean, you go up for the ball, you're leaping up in the air like that, you're a free target, unless they should change the rule and say they're a defenseless player at that point.
They pick
Do
and
you?
choose that crap, man.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of things can happen when a guy's jumping up in the ball. You could have a helmet-to-helmet contact, even, But to hit somebody in the back like that, that's the same thing as a helmet-to-helmet to me. It should be addressed in that manner. It's just like a helmet-to-helmet.
Hey guys, Forston is in the house. Says
Hey.
every year one team gets robbed by the officials. Looks like Detroit's year this year.
The Ravens would argue that.
A lot of teams have got robbed this year.
Yeah, a lot of teams would argue that. I mean, we don't watch every team all game like we do the Lions here in Michigan, which I'm sure that guy watches. He's a fan of the Lions, I'm sure. You don't sit there and you don't watch the Patriots versus Ravens. You don't sit there and watch the Texans versus the Titans. But if you did, you would see those same blown calls. These bad refs are all over the league. They need to change something.
Yeah, the officiating has been absolutely horrible all the way across the league. For every team, there's been missed calls, bad calls. I just seen one not that long ago. I'm trying to think of. It was just over this last weekend. There was something where it took them like 3 times to get the call right. They did the video review twice after the refs called it, and then they did a video review, and then they did another video review, and then they finally got it right. Do you guys recall this? I'm trying to think of the game.
Oh, I don't know if I recall that one. No.
I'm not sure.
Not
Yeah.
off the top of my head. Maybe it was, what was it, like a week or 2 weeks ago?
No, it was just this past weekend. I'm trying to think of the game that it was.
I mean, in general, the officiating all year has just all around just been garbage. For the
It's
most
just-
part.
I just don't get it. Like, you have cameras, you have all this technology you can use, these sky cams that go above the field. I mean, how can you not get it right? You even have New York sitting here and helping make decisions for you on the field. Figure it out. It's not rocket science. It's either A, the refs are gambling and losing a lot of money on these games if they don't call certain calls or something, or B, they're just that ignorant that they can't make the call correctly. I don't know.
And real quick, I'll just touch on, if you look at last week in the Lions-Rams game, there's no one in this world that will ever convince me that Rams receiver scored a touchdown.
Yeah, me either.
I agree.
The thing that blows my mind is, for one, like you just mentioned, there's a referee in the booth, or they got the video replays. But there was a referee standing within a foot of that play and called that a touchdown.
Oh, man, it's honestly embarrassing. I don't know what Goodell is not seeing.
Yeah, he needs to get some new referees. But
Well,
I want to
even
get
in the-
on to. Oh, go ahead, Statman.
Well, even in this game against the Steelers, the Lions game, they couldn't even figure out what the hell was going to happen at the end of that. At the end of the Steelers Lions game, the refs didn't even know what they were going to call. They're sitting there like,
Hold up on that, because that's actually the first topic that I want to talk about. But first, I want to talk about our subscribers, because we are at 378 subscribers on that march to 500. So gained a few more. For the milestones, we are, like I just said, 378 out of 400 milestone, 22 more subscribers to go. The views, we have 24,471 more to go on those to hit 350,000. Uploads, we are only 30 more uploads away from hitting that milestone. So still doing good on our milestones and breaking them, like we just broke the subscriber one just a couple days ago, just yesterday. So thank you for all the new subscribers and all the support. And we hope you, if you're watching and you're not a subscriber, please click that subscribe button. We do a lot of things for the people that subscribe and watch our podcast. We'd like to get our audience involved a lot. So make sure you're commenting as well, because we will bring those up And most of the time, we will read them. For the Lions and Steelers game, I don't want to take up a whole lot of time on it because it's kind of past now, but it is. The first thing is I want to go to, and Statman, you can continue where you were going, but the first part is the Lions get down the field. They throw the ball to Isaac TeSlaa or to Amon-Ra St. Brown. He catches the ball. They score. That probably would have won the game. But there was a call on TeSlaa for pass interference, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So the controversy there is it wasn't actually pass interference.
Yes. Isaac TeSlaa was literally shoved into the other defensive player. And if they would have done the little official video review like they do everything else, they would have seen that.
Yep, but they did.
The last call of the game, the St. Brown pushing off and then pitching to Jared Goff, that was a penalty.
Yeah,
I'm not going to lie.
100%.
You cannot
100%.
extend your arms to get separation on any defensive back. I'll say it's offensive pass interference all day long. There's a lot of receivers that do it very sneakily, and they get away with it. But that should be called every time. You should not give yourself an advantage or separation by extending your arms to be able to make a catch. Just like a defensive back can't hold one of your arms down where you can't put both arms up to catch it. It's pass interference all day.
Yeah, I mean, that one was blatant. But the one before that, we had already won the game pretty much right there with that touchdown.
Yeah. And the refs are just horrible all year long. We just touched on this.
But
And
we need to talk about the fact, Statman, that the Lions in that entire game did not play well. They could not stop the pass to save their life. They could not stop the run to save their life, and they couldn't run the ball. 15 rushing yards total for both running backs combined.
Yeah,
We had 3 different centers in that game that played. 3. And that was not counting. That's not counting the starting 2 that were out. So, what the Statman? I got to go to you first. What the heck is happening? How do you get 15 yards with that rushing team?
Well, when we were going over the injury report, MCR's injury report with the centers being out, I said that was going to be a tough task. You can't just fill in a center. A center is the leader of the offensive line. He's the one calling blitzes. He's the one calling protection coverages on the offensive line. He's the one communicating with the quarterback directly at the line of scrimmage. You cannot just throw somebody in there and fit them in, as they found out, because they rotated 3 different guys out of there. And on top of that, if you start one guy, play with him the whole game, he's just going to get better as the game goes on. And it kind of pissed me off that they subbed in between 3 different guys at center. You can't just do that. You can't just mix a guy in and out all game long. It doesn't work. You have to build continuity as an offensive line. Some guys, it takes years to form that continuity. Look at our offensive line. You know, every year we've been having a stout offensive line. This year we've kind of fell off just because of the injuries, but it's because of the lack of continuity. The players just aren't playing good together. So, and 7 carries for 3 yards for Jahmyr Gibbs, I'd say his vote for the MVP is out the door, because I don't care what type of offensive line you have, you should still be able to get more than 3 yards throughout the entire game. I don't care who you are. Barry Sanders used to do it all the time. He's one of the 2,000-yard rushers, and he did it without a good offensive line. So
I will give you the official stats. Jahmyr Gibbs had 7 carries for 2 yards.
Oh, 2 yards, even worse.
0.3 average. And then David Montgomery had 4 carries for 14 yards, averaging 3.5 yards a carry.
And you see the problem there? Montgomery was obviously the one producing. And no wonder why he's putting out cryptic messages on Instagram with his jersey on his shoulder pads in an empty locker. He's basically stating, he's making a statement that why the hell aren't you even using me? I should just keep my shoulder pads in my locker and not even come out on the field. The guy's a dog. He's a tone setter. I said it before the game. They need to get him involved more. Nobody listens, though. Dan Campbell has his head up his ass with offensive play calling, and I don't get it.
MCR, you look at Jared Goff, 364 passing yards with 3 touchdowns. I mean, Jared Goff played well. The receivers, Jamison Williams, Gibbs receiving did well. Khalif Raymond, Amon-Ra St. Brown, TeSlaa, every single one of those guys had right around 50 to 70 yards receiving. Every one of those receivers. So Goff played well. He was getting the ball around to his targets. He was sacked 3 times. So really it comes down to the offensive line played like garbage, and they couldn't run the ball worth a shit.
Yeah.
Then the other thing, MCR, you have to look at is the Steelers. They were able to rush for, 230 yards on 27 carries.
Yeah, they clearly had the better day, rushing the ball. Gainwell, he's been playing good for them lately. We struggled, man. I don't know what was going on. We were trying to pass too much in this game. You can see it in the lack of the attempts. What did Gibbs have? 7 attempts and then Montgomery 4. We've only ran the ball, 15 times or whatever. That's pretty low for what the Lions usually do. And Dan Campbell, he's not an offensive coordinator. He's not an offensive-minded guy. He's more of a defensive-minded guy. So he's trying to run offense as a defensive-minded guy. You got to remember, Dan Campbell, he was a defensive coordinator before he was a head coach. And he was also a linebackers coach for the Saints for a while there too, before he came to Detroit. So he's more of a defensive-minded guy that's trying to run an offense. He knows how to strategize against the defense also from being a player. But I don't know. That's what I see. That's where I see is where we're making our mistakes. He's not like a offensive mastermind. He's more of a defensive mastermind, And that's why.
Did, in your eyes, P-Dubs, okay, let me rephrase. Let me say it this way. The Lions didn't run the ball because they couldn't run the ball. That's why they had to be one-dimensional and pass it. But I think the offense did well enough to stay in the game. But again, P-Dubs, we had the Lions defense, especially in the secondary, struggling.
I mean, yeah, it was kind of embarrassing. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you guys' front seven's perfectly healthy. There's absolutely no reason to allow some no-name running back to run all over you. I mean, I don't understand what they were doing. I don't know if they're even prepared for this game, which kind of falls on Dan Campbell's shoulders a little bit. As Coach Campbell does, he always takes accountability. He says it's always on him, blah, 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 blah. Hard pill for Detroit fans to swallow right now is the season's over. It's time to move on. It's time to rebuild that offensive line. Stop playing around. Stop not having depth at that position. I mean, they're putting all their eggs in one basket with, one offensive lineman. But, man, if he goes down, we're done for. That's not good with a quarterback like Jared Goff. You guys don't have a Patrick Mahomes, a Josh Allen, and Lamar Jackson that can extend plays and get out of the pocket. You guys have Jared Goff. Jared Goff is a good enough quarterback to win. I've never said he isn't. But you guys got to have an offensive line for that guy, man, and he can sling that ball. I mean, I think he had 350 yards. He's a baller. They're getting JMO involved. I don't agree with the stat man on playing David Montgomery as much. Yeah, he had a few more rushing yards, but he wasn't involved in the passing game at all. Jahmyr Gibbs, yeah, he only had 2 yards rushing, but he had like 70 yards receiving and a touchdown on 10 catches. He is your guys' go-to running back. Montgomery wants to throw fits, post on Instagram, do whatever, get him out of here. It's bad for the team. I believe, honestly, the season's over. It's unfortunate, but they just need to rebuild a little bit that offensive line and that defensive line too, I guess.
Now, we do have to catch up on a few comments here. We have, I believe it says Gun Guy says refs took 3 games this season. Start Montgomery. Which team is the most complete team going into the playoffs? And then he said, and then so I'll let that was Forson that said that. So Statman, I'll let each of you go. Statman.
So I want to get back to the Montgomery thing. Last year, they were both very successful, Montgomery and Gibbs, when Montgomery started the game. He's a tone setter. All I'm saying is the way his style of rushing, he's more patient, he's more physical. And when he starts off the game like that, Gibbs comes in and just dices up the defense. I just think that starting Montgomery and giving him the start, not saying that he is the starting running back. Obviously, Gibbs is probably going to get more touches, and I'm okay with that. But start Montgomery, have him beat up that defensive line, have him beat up the linebackers, because nobody's going to want to go head-to-head with him.
Yeah.
I like it.
I mean, we can probably all agree on one thing. No matter who's back there, unless his name's Barry Sanders, with that offensive line last night or the other night, they ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously
I
they had a
agree.
lot of problems.
First
with that.
round, they better go after either a center or left tackle to replace Taylor Decker.
Yep.
I say later on in the rounds too, or maybe pick up a couple free agents. You got to have a little bit of depth there. One guy can't go down and the whole season's over. I mean, this is crazy.
That's why we had to pass so much. The offensive line was terrible.
Yeah.
You know?
It really upset me that they didn't target center, because Graham Glasgow struggled at center when he took over for Frank Ragnow when he was out a couple games last year. And then he's having the same struggles this year. Glasgow has probably been our weakest link on the offensive line, aside from Taylor Decker, which he's been battling a shoulder injury all year long, and he's playing with it, and it's hurting him too. Penei Sewell, he's a freaking anchor of that offensive line. Nothing wrong with that guy. And I think Ratledge was a great pick in the draft. I think he's going to fit in well at right guard, but obviously he's still a rookie. He's still learning. And then left guard, Mahogany, we had injuries with him. And then Awasika came in. He got hurt. Colin came in. And then Colin had to switch over to center. And then we had to bring somebody else up, Miles Frazier, to play left guard. And the offensive line has just been getting rotated too much. Pieces getting fit in here, here. And it's not all Campbell's fault on not addressing that, or Brad Holmes, but I think they should have spent a little bit more time with that trade deadline in trying to find either A, a pass rusher for cheap, or B, they could have gotten a nice piece at offensive line or tried shooting for somebody that they possibly could get. I know trading an offensive lineman by the trade deadline, or even seeing a trade for an offensive lineman, is very rare in the NFL. But I know Brad Holmes could have probably worked some magic on that.
Yeah.
We have Black Magic in the house that says gong gong, and then to follow that up, he said, "Talking trash with the Steelers gang." And then he said, "We was on y'all asses."
Oh yeah, the Steelers played better than us.
First of all, the Steelers did not win that game. The Lions lost that game, and that's coming from a New Orleans Saints fan. Come on. The Steelers are not that good. They're going to be the first team out of the playoffs.
Yeah, Rodgers is a little washed up there. But
well, before we move on from the Lions game, I do have to mention, although if they get in, but the Lions scenarios now, Green Bay has to lose out, Lions have to win out. If anything different than that, Lions miss the playoffs. I want to go back to Forston's question before we move on, because we kind of didn't answer it, and I don't like doing that. So, which team is the most complete team going into the playoffs as of now? MCR.
Oh man, I'd probably have to say, I would say the Rams. I want to say the Rams.
That's my pick. P-dubs.
I would have went with the Broncos last week if you asked me this, but this week I can't. I'm going to go with best team. Honestly, Sam Darnold's been improving and playing pretty well in big games. I'm going to say Seattle is a good-looking team. Their defense is really stout as well. You could almost say the Bears. I know how much you guys wouldn't like to hear that, but the Bears are they're pretty in tune right now. They're playing really well right now. They're kind of on a good upward trend at the right time.
Statman.
I would have to say the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Ooh,
The way they went into Mile High and handled the Broncos, which was the highest sacking team defense, and Trevor Lawrence and that offensive line, I mean, they handled Denver pretty damn well.
Yeah.
Compared to every other team that's went in there, they played a hell of a game. They put up a lot more points than Denver's been allowing, too.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you. Thank you, everybody. I love that one, Statman. I like that one a lot, actually. Thank you, everybody that's been commenting. We have had so many comments coming in tonight.
Thank you, everybody watching, man. I hope you guys are enjoying. We love having people watching, man.
Let's see. Raw Dog says, bunch of losers, Seahawks #1 seed.
I just said the Seahawks were the best team. Okay.
Black Magic says, like and subscribe. And let's see. We already talked about that. Dars in the house says, I'm starting Trevor this week for Toilet Bowl.
It's a good start.
Daniel Smith says, roll on Chicago Bears. I just have to tell you guys right now that we have 45 viewers in here watching us right now. And we have had that number consistent throughout most of the episode.
Hey, and remember, anybody that's watching right now, like, subscribe. Also, we have a giveaway for anybody that wants to join our game that we do during the show. It's called the 10-play drive. If you just enter to play, and you just play, you don't even have to win. You get entered to win a piece of Lions memorabilia autographed. I'm purchasing it for whoever. It's going to be a now player, somebody that's playing for the Lions right now. It's going to be an autographed mini helmet. And then also you have a chance to win money up to $100 playing the game. It's just a basic trivia game too, just about football players. So, I mean, if you stick on to watch, you'll be able to see us play it. You see how it works. So.
Yeah, Forston said no love for the Patriots.
Patriots are good, man, but last week they were very suspect. Drake May kind of looked human. Or not this last week, the week before. Sorry. But Drake May started to look maybe not as good. And honestly, that cheap shot last night or the other night against the Ravens really turned me off. So I don't like that guy cheap shot Lamar Jackson like that, really coming down with the knee on his back. Patriots are a good team, though, but I don't know if they're good enough to win it all.
All right, let's get through here. Lions got slayed, season over. That was Paul who said that.
I agree.
Black Magic says, only person worth ever getting a jersey over there is Barry Sanders.
Kelvin Johnson.
Daniel Smith says, I really thought Detroit was going to win the NFC North this season. I'm stunned at how it has turned out. Black Magic says, Steelers whooped up on New England. Paul says the Patriots were up 21-0 on the Bills, and then they lost. Steelers are better than the Patriots, said Black Magic.
I agree with that 21-0 comment. That's the only reason I didn't pick the Patriots as a top team right now is because they were up 21-0 and then blew it. I mean, they just straight up blew it. There's no way other words.
All right, guys, we need to move on to our picks and recaps.
Yes, sir.
So for last week, our picks go as follows. The Soul Man, myself, went 11-5 this week. Statman 8-8. Ryan 13-3, and P-Dubs 9-7. Last week's biggest winner was Ryan with 13 wins and 3 points for his lock and upset picks, getting all of those correct as well.
Good job, dude. 13's good.
Overall season record, Statman is at 140 and 100. Soulman is at 135 and 105. Ryan 81-46, and P-Dubs at 108-84. The percentage there you can see is the season win percent chance. Right now, Ryan has the highest percentage at 63.8%.
Good shit, man.
Beautiful. Good stuff.
Lock it up,
13-3 is
set
killer.
picks.
I took the lead.
Let's see. Totals. Soulman has 10 points. I had 3 points in week 16. Statman has 5 points with 1 point in week 16. Ryan, 14 points, 3 points in week 16. And P-Dubs, 9 points. You had 1 point last week.
Thought
You
I was
can
going to
see
gain you.
The summary for last week is in the ticker. So you can see that down there. But I don't know about you guys, but I am ready to make some picks.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah. 13-3 this week for me, dude. 13-3 for me.
Statman just mentioned it, but we have 53 people in here watching us. We have had a steady flow of people in here watching us tonight. So thank you. If you have not, please like and subscribe. We would really appreciate it so much.
Yes.
You guys ready?
Oh, yeah.
Always
All
ready.
right.
Let's go.
Crazy week of football this week. We got some Christmas games and all kinds of fun. Game 1 is the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Washington Commanders. I'm taking Dallas. I went back and forth, but I guess I got to take Dallas. I hate this game, to be honest. MCR.
I am riding on the same boat as you. I am going with the Dallas Cowboys. Dan Quinn, Commanders have not been playing good at all this year. CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens is going to be too much for the Commanders. I got Cowboys.
And let's like P-Dubs. You are next, sir.
This is going to be a heck of a boring game. 2 trash teams, but I'm going to take the Cowboys. They're a little bit better than the Commanders. Neither team are relevant really this year. Both teams are up and down. So Cowboys are going to just take this one.
And Statman.
Yeah, I'm taking them Cowgirls. I think they're going to win this game. So let's go. Next
So
one.
for game one, we are all on the same page. Forston is taking Dallas.
I feel like every time we've been on the same page, we get it wrong. So can I switch my pick to the Commanders?
You can. It's not locked in.
I'll go with the Cowboys. Commanders are I don't know what they are.
The next game is over. Next game is over on Netflix. It will be the Detroit Lions taking on the Minnesota Vikings in a must-win for Detroit. I'm obviously not going to pick Minnesota. I don't care. Detroit. I got Detroit in this one. MCR.
I am also going to agree with you on this one as well. I think the Lions can beat Minnesota. We need to redeem ourselves, and we just have to make better play calling in this game. I think we can. I know we're the better team. We should win this game. I got the Lions.
P-Dubs.
JJ McCarthy ruled out. Come on, Detroit. If you drop this one, it goes from a disappointing season to the worst season. So please just win this one, Detroit. Come on. You got it. I'm going to take the Lions.
Statman.
Yeah. Max Brosmer better not beat us. I'm taking Detroit.
2 games in a row. We're all on the same page. I think it might be the same for this next one as we have the Broncos taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. I will start out like usual and take the Broncos. MCR.
I am also going with the Denver Broncos. Sean Payton has that team rolling. They did go into a battle with Jacksonville. Kind of fell short, but I think they rebound themselves this week, and that is my lock pick as well. The Denver Broncos over the Chiefs.
Forston's going with the Lions, and Duncan says 44 hours to the Vikings game and Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
P-Dubs.
The Kansas City Chiefs are so bad they're moving from Missouri to Kansas. They're done. They're washed. Time to retire Andy Reid. Time to move on Patrick Mahomes. That run is over, baby, and I'm happy for it. And I'm sure there's a lot of people out there the same page as me. Get the Chiefs out of here. I love it. I'm going to go with the Denver Broncos. I do agree with MCR. This will be my lock pick of the week as well.
Oh, sorry, I was reading the comments. So that was MCR's lock pick.
Yes, it was.
Okay, and your lock pick.
It's actually MCR's upset pick.
What?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
My upset this week, man, it was hard to find an upset pick, man, because all these games are fucked.
Stat man, who you got?
Can you
Excuse
have
my
a game be upset and a lock pick, both in one?
I don't think so.
Have we made a rule like that?
I just did right now.
That's BS, man. No, the Kansas City Chiefs don't have the refs on their back anymore. So, yeah, I'm taking Denver Broncos. They're going to demolish the Chiefs. The Chiefs just lost to the damn Titans. Come on now. Get the hell out of here. Bye-bye, Andy Reid.
Hey, so we all are on the same page like I thought. I just want to double check. P-Dub's lock pick there on that game and MCR lock pick on that game.
Yes,
Oh, would you
sir.
look at that? 3 for 3.
Duncan says, Merry Christmas. Njoku says, you need to retire from being weird.
Oh, me?
And
Yeah.
Sandman says, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Happy New Year. You said that was David Njoku that commented on here? Go practice, man.
Next up, we have the Houston Texans against the Chargers. I think this game is going to be a fun one to watch myself. I gotta stick with the Texans on this one, even though they had a pretty close game last time out against the Raiders, I believe, out of all teams. MCR, what's up, Doug?
I'm
My
also
good
going-
friend Doug is in the house tonight. What's up, Doug?
What's going on, Doug? I am also going with the Texans as well. Texans have been playing good. That defense is solid. They gave up a little bit more than they wanted against the Raiders, but I think it's still a good team. Sometimes you have an off game. Texans all day.
Dar is taking the Texans as well. P-Dubs?
I agree, man. I think the Texans are going to have, even though they did squeak out a win, but it was against the Raiders, they're going to have a little chip on their shoulder to prove that they're a better defense than that. And they're gonna beat the Chargers. I think it is going to be a great game. I can't wait for this one.
And Statman.
Who's playing Texans and who?
Chargers.
Chargers.
Texans barely beat the Raiders. It kind of scares me in this game picking the
By the way, so did the Chargers a couple weeks ago. They only beat them by like 10.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with Texans. They got the better defense.
So for the first time in show history, the first 4 games, we have picked the same team. That's never been done. We've never done that. Duncan said Chiefs lost the last 2 games, and then he said great show. So thank you, Duncan.
Awesome.
Doug says, It's Doug. What's up? What's up, Doug? We see you.
What up, Doug?
Forson is saying
Chris.
Forson's taking Houston in that game.
Oh, he knows football.
This next game is the Baltimore Ravens against the Green Bay Packers. I have to take the Ravens because I don't want the Packers to win. Simple.
Your hometown, man. Come on.
MCR, who do you got, Ravens or Packers?
Well, man. I got to go with Green Bay in this one. Unfortunately, both their quarterbacks are banged up, so you won't see Love versus Jackson. We'll see Huntley versus whoever Green Bay has. And, yeah, I got Green Bay, though. I think Green Bay can still get it done. Josh Jacobs, hard to slow down.
Get out of here. You always pick them, you weirdo closet Packers lover. Hey, P-Dubs, who you got?
I don't live there.
Yeah, this game, man, it's going to be a weird one. Ravens are probably going to be without Lamar Jackson from a cheap shot from a Patriot defender last week. Also, like MCR said, Jordan Love is hurt as well as their second string Malik Willis. No idea who's left. Some weird guy. But who's left is the running backs, and I believe Derrick Henry is a lot better than Josh Jacobs. I think the Ravens' defense is better than the Green Bay's defense without Micah. If they had Parsons, they would be better, and I would be picking them, but they don't have Parsons either. The Baltimore Ravens are going to win this one.
All right. Doug says Lions need them boys off medical. We tore up right now. 100%. Agree. Dar is taking the Packers, and Duncan says Jordan Love is still dizzy, sadly. Yeah, he's dizzy, all right. Forreston said coin toss Packers. Statman, Packers or Ravens?
Fun. Gonna find out.
Oh,
Heads
he's flipping the
Packers,
coin.
tails Ravens.
He's
Oh,
flipping the coin.
Can be the Ravens. Ravens are winning this one. Let's go.
Just so
There-
everybody knows that's watching, Statman did that for an entire week's picks. Flip the coin.
I actually didn't do too bad on it either.
The next game is the Pittsburgh Steelers against the Cleveland Browns. I picked the Steelers. I hate this game, but I'm picking the Steelers. MCR.
I follow suit right along with you. I think the Steelers will get another dub. I got the Steelers.
P-Dubs.
Oh, it's kind of went back and forth on this game. I don't think the Steelers are as good as what they showed last week. Either are the Browns, though. I believe their rookie running back, who has been playing pretty good, Judkins, got placed on IR today, which is unfortunate for them.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with the Steelers on this one, just with that news. I think the Steelers are good enough to beat the Browns.
And Statman.
I'm following suit. Pittsburgh.
No, it's weird. Only one game where we haven't picked the same teams, and that was MCR picking the Packers. Well,
It's just we're all just gonna do terrible. 3-13, all of us.
I know
Next
everybody's
game.
copying my list.
Oh, sorry. Dar picked the Steelers, and Forston is picking the Steelers as well.
Yes,
The next
sir.
game is going to be my upset pick of the week. I am going to pick the Panthers to beat Seattle. MCR.
I have to disagree with that. I think Seattle is going to beat Panthers. Seattle, they're on a roll, man. They're playing hot. Seahawks.
Like we mentioned before, this game was hard to. I think this week upset pick was hard to figure out for me, but so that's why I went with the Panthers. Let's go for that. Says Pittsburgh Lion Tamers, and Forston is taking Seattle. P-Dubs, who you got?
I'm going to go with the Seattle Seahawks as well. I almost did take the Panthers as an upset pick, but I really don't think the Panthers are all that good. They're just not very good. The Seattle Seahawks are clicking at the best time right now. They're kind of on fire. They just came off a pretty big win. They're going to handle the Panthers pretty easily.
And Statman.
Every team in the NFC South is garbage besides the Saints. So I'm going to have to take the Seattle Seahawks.
I knew that was going to be the scenario when I picked that game. Who will all get first rounders? Ha ha ha, Seattle. What does that say, Duncan? Who will all get first rounders? Ha ha, Seattle or 49ers? That's what Duncan said. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything. Forston is picking Seattle. We have the Eagles fan in the house. Says Eagles fan here. Go Birds. I truly wish it was y'all. We played in the NFC Championship last year. Washington got lucky versus you guys. Hence why we put 55 up on them. Hopefully we'll see y'all. That was from an Eagles fan. I can't read his name, Statman. If you can get that. I don't know if one of you guys can see it better than I can.
Karia Harris.
Usually Statman nails it.
Ari Harris.
It's the white print for some reason just blends for me on my phone. I don't know why. Dar says Saints are garbage too. Duncan says we beat Tampa. And I gave myself a wrench. Says, what up, guys? Ryan, P-Dub, Statman.
What's up? What's up? Hey, Dar. Saints are better than the Lions.
At this point, they might actually be. I don't know. Detroit's been
Speaking
playing like
of the
crap.
Saints, that is our next game. It is the Saints taking on the Tennessee Titans, and I am going to go with the Saints. MCR.
It's a moment.
I am going to follow suit. I think the Saints will win. Who Dat Nation gets the dub.
And P-Dubs.
You already know. Them boys, the Saints, baby. They're going for win number 4 in a row. They're on a good roll right now. That rookie quarterback's starting to come into his own, and I'm loving it.
And Statman, are you also loving it?
Yes, taking the Saints.
Dar says Titans, and Weekend Wingman says our safeties hurt and changed their entire defense. Next game we have the Patriots against the Jets. I'm going to take the Patriots in this game. MCR.
I'm also taking the New England Patriots. Patriots are a much better team than Jets. Jets, they're just shooting for draft picks right now. Patriots all day.
Lash something or rather says that y'all suck. That's what you just said.
Hell yeah.
Forston's taking the Saints and the Patriots. Yes, we know that you think the Lions suck. Thank you. Dar says Patriots. That's a lock. P-Dubs, who you got?
Oh, Patriots all day. This was going to be my lock pick, but I think the Broncos will have something to prove. But the Patriots are going to – this is my second lock pick if there was one. Patriots all day.
That man.
Patriots lock.
That is your lock pick?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, man. Thank you guys for the comments. We appreciate it. No
Yeah,
matter what
man.
it is.
Staying active. We love it.
We
We
appreciate
love it.
Niners all day is what I wish I could read your name. Here you go, Statman. Nail it.
Last trip Millie.
Thank you.
Flash Trip Millie. Thank everybody for tuning in, man. Subscribe if you're loving what you see. If you love football, man, we love talking football.
Yep, on all teams, not just the Lions, but most of them. Next up, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers against the Miami Dolphins. And I'm going to take the Miami Dolphins. P-Dubs. Or MCR.
I'm going with the Tampa Bay Bucks. I think the Bucks will rebound against this game. Dolphins, both these teams are bad, don't get me wrong, but I think Tampa Bay is the better team in this one. So I'm going Bucks.
No one cares what you think. Anyway, P-Dubs.
Wow. All right. Hey, I'm going to go with the Miami Dolphins. Devon Chan is going to carry this squad. Quinn Ewers was playing good enough. Jaylen Waddle. They came out, I think, this last week and said that Mike McDaniel's in no fear of losing his job. The owner said he has that job locked up. He's going to be their man. So I think they're going to get back into the full flow without Tua. That's all they needed to get was get rid of that guy. I mean, concussion protocol should be that guy's name because, wow, he needs to get out of there. Quinn Ewers is a good player, and he's going to do good enough. Dolphins.
Statman.
Yeah, I think the only reason they kept Tua on the roster was the owner. I think the owner had something. He wanted to keep Tua for some god-awful reason. I think Mike McDaniel actually wanted to get rid of him a long time ago and just didn't have that option. And now he's got the quarterback that he wants to play. But I also don't think they're still not going to be good enough to beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Buccaneers are fighting for a playoff spot right now and the number one spot in the NFC South. I think Baker Mayfield and that Tampa Bay defense is going to be ready to go. Tampa.
split down the middle there. And just to catch up, Lash says, what do you guys think about the Broncos? Anybody want to take that?
The Broncos, man, they're a really good team. I think we would all expect them. I think we all took the Broncos this week. We all expect them to bounce back pretty good. I mean, their team is no joke. They had an off week, as any team does. They're going to bounce back, and they're going to do just fine.
Agree.
They ran into a buzzsaw called the Jacksonville Jaguars, and the Jaguars are on a roll right now. So,
how are Lions 8-7? Says Old Man Jenkin.
I don't know. Do you know? I mean, nobody really knows. It a whole glob of crap all year. It's been either penalties, it's been play calling, it's been just lack of continuity on the team overall. You name it, man. I mean, we've lost by every way you can think of, and we could have beat the Eagles, but we went for it 6 times on 4th down and didn't get one of them. Pick your poison. Everything's been killing us this year.
They won 8 games and they lost 7 games. That's how they got there.
Wow. Great analysis, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. I can't say it.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. Great job, P-Dubs. That was high caliber stuff there.
That's all I give, man, is that high caliber. You know.
In depth. Ryan, you might have a replacement. I mean, that was in depth right there.
Yeah.
Forreston says Bucks are due, and Fiji says Dolphins are in the basement right now, and Duncan says every other week. Now we are officially. Oh, I just said we're gonna call it up, and then Dar commented. Offense shows up, defense don't, and when defense steps up, offense goes 3 and out over and over again.
Pretty much.
That's how you summarize that. Good job, Dar. Doug says the one who gets the most touchdowns scores most points. Wow. I think we have another replacement, man. We got to bring Doug on here for that in-depth analysis.
100%. 100%. I agree.
Next up, we have the Jags taking on the Colts. Based on, Statman just talked about the Jags. I'm taking the Jags because I think they're just really on a roll right now. And I don't know if Phillip Rivers really has what it's going to take to keep the Colts train moving. Statman, I think that was a mistake on our part last week. MCR, who you got?
Yeah, it was a huge mistake. You let Statman con you into changing your pick. But for this week, I have the Jacksonville Jaguars as well. I think the Jaguars, they're playing good on both sides of the ball. And I just see Jacksonville winning this game.
You're confusing me, MCR. You said Colts before the show. Now you changed it up. Now you're gonna pick the Jaguars, man. Man.
No, we were talking
you've
about
done
the
that.
41.
You've done that literally on every pick. You did that with the Commanders. You did that with the Vikings. You did that with the Chiefs. So you come on the show and you change everything. No, I'm putting it back right now.
MCR takes the Colts by 40.
No, I took the Jags.
I didn't hear that. Hey, in the comments, raise your hand if you heard Ryan pick the Jags. Oh, no hands.
Yep. No, I don't think none.
P-Dubs, who you got?
Jacksonville Jaguars, man, they're killing it right now. The Colts just aren't that team. Old Man Rivers, he's playing pretty decent for being how old he is, but they don't have enough. That team just will not have enough. So
Nick Forston says Colts defense is horrible. Jags win big. Nicholas says Lions suck. And then Nicholas said Colts even worse, no defense.
Yep, agreed.
What's your team, Colton? Put them in there. Don't be scared.
And I am going to take
Jags
the
are my
Jaguars.
Super Bowl pick this year.
I am taking the Jaguars as well. So,
I knew
man,
you would be.
He's taking the Colts again.
Thank you, Statman. I'm just trying to keep up with the comments, buddy, because they are coming in like a hot train on something. whatever. It's me. Robbie says it's crazy how Colts went from like 7-1 to 8-7 now.
Yeah, man. Injuries, man. Sauce Gardner went down. DeForest Buckner went down. Danny Dimes goes down. I mean, that team's just a different team right now than what they were.
Okay, guys. Next up is the Arizona Cardinals against the Cincinnati Bengals. I am going to take the Bengals in this one over the Cardinals. MCR.
Oh man, both these teams are horrible, but I think the Cardinals are going to get it done, and I'm going with the Cardinals just out of a fluke win. Upset. That will be my upset as well. Cardinals over the Bengals.
Nice.
Hey, that is what an upset pick looks like. Speed ups.
Cincinnati Bengals, I think, are going to dominate this game. They bounced back pretty good last week. They put up 45. Who they play? The Dolphins, I believe. They played really, really well. They bounced back good. Burrow plays better in warmer climates. Is this game in Arizona by chance, Andy?
This game is located not in Arizona.
Cincinnati. Cincinnati.
Well, it's 60 degrees here in Michigan today, so I'm sure it's warm there. Yeah, I'll still go with the Cincy Bengals. They're just too good, and the Cardinals are too bad.
And Statman.
Yeah, I kind of want a coin for this one. Tough pick. I think I am going to take the Bengals, though. Joe Burrow bounces back big in this one. And, yeah, I don't think the cold weather is going to affect him at all. You're talking about Joe Cool. His name is literally Cool in there. He likes cool weather.
2 weeks ago, it was snowing, and he played so bad. He played god-awful.
He was just pretending. He was out there acting. He was doing his entertainment skills. Okay.
Fair enough.
Real quick, guys, catch up here. Doug says why we are struggling, even when healthy. The Lions defense hasn't been nearly as strong as in prior seasons. They've allowed some of the most passing yards and scores in the league.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hats off to you on that comment because I agree.
We can't stop the
Then he
scoring.
says, need to tighten that up, son.
Yeah, we do.
I agree.
Then it's me. Robbie says, who you got for the Cowboys versus Commanders? Robbie, we all are taking the Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Forston says Bengals. Dar says Bengals. Doug says LA is going to the Super Bowl, hands down.
The Chargers or Rams?
Chargers or the Rams, Doug?
They're both 11-4.
Or
both
both.
11-4.
Or both.
Could be LA
Duncan
versus
says
LA.
kids get out of school, sweet. And then Jackson says, I hope they don't so we can get a better draft pick. And he is a Bengals fan, I believe, maybe. It says Bengals _ Seahawks. So maybe both.
Huh.
Doug was talking about the Rams.
Okay.
They have a really good chance.
Next game, and I'm only doing this because I feel like they got to get something. They got to get one here. I'm taking the Raiders over the Giants.
Oh, geez. This is probably going to be one of the worst games to watch.
Hey, the Raiders all put up some numbers against the Texans.
The Raiders are favored in this game, by the way. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Raiders in my upset.
MCR, who you got?
Oh, I'm going to go with the Giants in this one. They're both terrible teams. Both have the same records, but I think the Giants get it done.
P-Dubs.
Oh, I'm going to actually go with the Las Vegas Raiders. I think they're due for one. I think they played really good this last week against a really talented team. They're starting – I don't think they're starting to click on full cylinders yet. That team's got a lot of work, but they're good enough to beat the Giants with how many injuries that team has.
Statman?
I picked the Raiders once. I regretted it. I'm going to have to do it again. Screw it. Vegas, man. Got to gamble. Taking them. Geno Smith, balls out. 300
Is
plus
that your
passing
upset
yards.
pick?
No, and it wouldn't be an upset because they're favored. So.
Oh, yeah. True. Holy crap, Mal. Holy. Yinzer says Pittsburgh Steelers, hell yeah. Matthew says, how about my Panthers? The chance to make in the playoffs are epic.
Yeah, man, the Panthers have a chance, man. Bryce Young just has to pull it together and be very consistent. He needs to stop having 300-yard games, 3 touchdowns, and 150-yard games with 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions. Find a medium ground, stick with it, make good decisions, and the Panthers could do it. Even though I'm a Saints fan, I hate the Panthers, but they have a chance.
Forston says he's taking the Giants. Duncan says some Raiders fan is going to make a bundle when they win. And Jack Jackson says, yeah, Giants got this one. Forston says draft pick Mamba. And Yin says Giants going to smoke Las Vegas.
No way. If the Giants had Cam Scatterbo, Malik Neighbors, they had all these players, absolutely they would destroy them, but they do not. They're not a good team this year, but we will see.
This is literally who's gonna get the first pick in the draft.
Yeah.
Whoever loses this. The Giants might purposely lose just so they can get the first pick.
3 games left to go, you guys, and I just want to say thank you to everyone that's watching. We have had so much fun with all the comments tonight. It has been a blast. This is probably the most people in here for the longest amount of time that we've had in a long time. So thank you to everybody. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button because coming up soon is the 10-play drive, and you do not want to miss that. It is epic. Got the Eagles taking on the Bills, boys. NFL game of the week. I debated this one. I debated it, but for some reason, something is just telling me that somehow Philly is going to win. So I'm taking Philadelphia. MCR.
That's absolutely disgusting.
I can't. I got to go with what my heart was telling me. MCR.
Yep, just as bad as picking Green Bay.
Like you did?
I'm going to go with Josh Allen and the Bills. I think Josh Allen, the Bills are the better team than the Eagles. Send the Eagles backpacking. Go Bills.
P-Dubs.
Where is this game located, my man?
It is located in Buffalo.
Buffalo Bills taking this one with ease. Everybody's going to see how not good the Philadelphia Eagles are this week. The Buffalo Bills are going to beat them by at least 3 scores, maybe 3.5. Philly doesn't belong anywhere near the playoffs, even though they're going to make it because their division's a laughing stock of the NFL this year. But Buffalo Bills are going to whoop them.
Okay, and Statman.
This is going to be a shootout, but the only problem is only one team's going to be shooting. That's the Buffalo Bills. It's going to be a blowout. Bills are going to win.
Can I just add real quick? Player of the game, in my opinion, all day, Dalton Kincaid.
Yes. Dalton Kincaid is going to tear it up. Hands down.
MVP.
I actually saw Kincaid catch a touchdown in their last game.
Mm-hmm. He's starting to heat up.
They keep spelling his name wrong as his jersey. I don't know.
Yeah.
Brian says, here we go, Steelers. Here we go. And Forston says, Bills winter win. And Yin says, that's a pick'em game. I picked over 444 in it 0.5.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see. For the Bills, I see. Okay.
Next up is the Chicago Bears against the San Francisco 49ers. Look, I know the Bears have been winning, but I'm taking the 49ers because I want to see the Bears lose. And I think the Niners can do it. MCR.
Yeah, I think the 49ers are going to win this game. They have some injuries that's hurting them this year, but I think the 49ers are going to be the better team. The Bears' miracle is probably going to end against this 49er team, and they're in Santa Clara.
No, they're in 49ers. P-Dubs.
Santa Clara, California.
Have I used my upset? Have I picked my upset pick yet?
P-Dubs, you have upset as Cards over Falcons, which was not the current one, so no.
All right. San Francisco 49ers are favored in this game for being home. I'm assuming that's the only reason, as they are similar in records. So I'm going to take the underdog as an upset. I'm going to take Chicago Bears in this one. They keep finding ways to win. Caleb Williams is honestly starting to impress me. He's getting these last drive wins, I mean, all year. Yeah, I don't like his attitude and I don't like his persona and how he acts, but he's playing football right now and he's playing pretty damn good. The Bears defense is really good at turning that ball over. I really see them as a threat coming out of the NFC this year. But yeah, Chicago's going to win this one.
And Statman.
Oh, I'm bearing down this week. The Bears are going to take this one. San Francisco is my second favorite team, but Chicago, something about them. Ben Johnson leading that team. Team's clicking, man. They've had all the talent in the world. They finally got a coach to put it all together. And Caleb Williams is playing like the quarterback that he got drafted as. So let's see the Bears win this one.
That is my
Split
upset
down
pick.
the middle. I got
I'm going
you
to take that as my upset as well.
All right, Statman. You guys did the same upset games this week as just like last week. Look at that. Look at that.
Great minds think alike.
Would you look at that?
Yep.
We have one game left to go, guys, and that is what first. Forsen says coin toss Bears. Yin says agree 49ers, and then Yin said Tennessee versus New Orleans, taking Tennessee as an underdog pick. And one game to go. This will be my lock pick of the week, and that is the Rams to beat the Falcons. Look, man, Matthew Stafford and Puka Nacua are on fire right now, and I don't see them slowing down very, very much at all. So I'm sticking with the Rams. MCR.
I'm going to follow suit with you on this one. Kurt the Dirt Cousins, not good enough to beat this Rams team. And yeah, just like you said, Stafford and Nacua have been balling out this year. Rams will win this game at least by 3 scores.
And P-Dubs.
I'm going to go with the Rams as well. I think they're going to hit home 6 or 7 times, dude. Kirk Cousins is in a world of hurt this week. Bijan will get his. He always does. He's a great running back, one of the best in this league. But the Rams, they're just too much, man. Puka Nacua is right there with Jackson Smith and Jigma as the best receiver in this league. He's unbelievable. So yeah, I got to go with the Rams. I think they have a better defense that's going to play a lot of part in this game, and they're gonna hit home big time on Kirk.
All right, and Statman.
Yeah, I'm taking Matthew Stafford, former Lions quarterback, and the Rams. I think they're one of the Super Bowl favorites right now, even after losing to Seattle. They're just a tough-ass team, and good luck to anybody playing them in the playoffs.
That's it, boys. Picks are locked in.
Let me just throw out there real quick for everybody watching, because we didn't really mention it. None of us picked the Cleveland Browns, but Myles Garrett, he is a half sack away from being the single season record holder for sacks. He's having an unbelievable season. Let's all give him a little bit of a round of applause and a little bit of respect. That man's deserved it. And he's not going to get a Super Bowl, obviously, but he can get that record.
I like it. Forsen says, as a longtime Saints fan, I can see them losing to Tennessee. And then he said, Rams are too good. And Doug said, Rams 100% made for January football.
New Orleans, man, they're on 3 in a row. They're going for 4 in a row, baby, and they played better last week than what they've had the previous 2 weeks with those wins. They're slowly improving. Taysom Hill's starting to show up as that utility knife guy. He's doing everything. He's the first player in NFL history ever to have 1,000+ of passing, receiving, rushing. I mean, the dude's unbelievable. I think the Saints can beat Tennessee. Tennessee's not that good. They got lucky this last week. They played a really battered down Chiefs team on their 3rd string quarterback with Gardner going down. But I think the Saints can win that.
All right. Well, guys, it is time to see if anybody can take down the stat man the reigning, defending 10-play drive champion with 9
Going
wins. MCR has 2 wins. P-Dubs has 0 wins.
About to be 10, boys.
0 wins? Is that what you said?
0 wins. 0. Now, I will real quick run through this because we have new people in here tonight. The 10-play drive is our trivia guessing game where we have 4 rounds with 4 NFL mystery players. The guys here will have 10 clues to try to guess the mystery player. The clues 1 through 3 are 7 points. Clues 4 through 8 are 3 points, and 9 and 10 are 1 point. So if you guess on the first clue and you guess it right, you get 7 points. If you guess wrong, you get a safety, and that is minus 2 points. There is also a equalizer trivia question for whoever is behind. If they get that multiple choice question, they automatically will tie the leader. And that question is randomly put behind either round 1, 2, 3, or 4. Now, this is a game where we take contestants every Friday. So if you want to play for your chance to win up to $100, hit us up on Facebook at We Are Lions Nation on Facebook, or wearelionsnation@gmail.com. Email us, and you could be the next contestant.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
If you think you have what it takes, bring it.
Bring it.
And hurry and reach out now, man. It's a hot commodity. Let's get it.
Bring it on.
Get on.
All right. Are you guys ready for round 1?
Yes, sir.
Go.
Here we go.
Always ready.
Round 1, clue number 1. I was drafted in the 2nd round, 33rd overall in the 2020 NFL Draft.
10, 9, 8,
Mm.
7,
Okay.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No more guesses. Clue number 2. I played college football at Clemson.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
7.
0.
Oh, Statman.
Defense.
T. Higgins.
Statman. T. Higgins. I'm stalling because I wasn't ready.
Yep. God damn it. I thought he was
That
21.
sound means that Statman you got that right at the nick of time too, boy. 7 points for the Statman as he takes round 1 with the correct guess of T. Higgins.
Well, if anybody remembers, Joe Burrow was drafted number 1 overall. So that means the Bengals were the first pick in the 2nd round.
Yeah.
T. Higgins played for Clemson, and they got drafted the same year.
He puts it together like magic.
Hit the road, dude.
Forson says, Merry Christmas. Enjoy the holidays. Thank you,
Merry
Forson.
Christmas.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
That is the end of round 1. Statman leads 7-0-0. Round 2. This is our $50 round. This is the moderate difficulty. Clue number 1. I was drafted in the 3rd round, 84th overall, in the 2017 NFL Draft.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
I think I know this one too.
No more guesses. Clue number 2. I played college football at Penn State.
10, 9,
Maybe I don't know this one.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No more guesses. Last 7-point clue. I play in a pass catching role primarily on the outside of the formation.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
God, I think I know this one. I'm
1.
having a brain fart right now.
No more guesses. That is the end of the 7-point clues as we move into the 3-point clues. Clue number 4. I have had multiple seasons with over 65 receptions.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Hey, receiver.
3, 2, 1.
Next clue. I have been selected to at least one Pro Bowl.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm going to take a guess on the next one.
Dar, you are correct. I have had la la la. That's not the one. Oh man. Next clue is I have tens of receiving touchdowns over my NFL career. Tens.
10, 9,
Batman.
8,
Statman.
Allen Robinson.
Allen Robinson is incorrect.
Damn it.
7, 6,
I have
5,
no idea.
4, 3, 2, 1.
No more guesses.
Not good.
It's bad, too, because my favorite team's in the freaking Big Ten. I should know players that play for Penn State.
Next
know.
clue. Clue number 7 is I wear the number 14.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now I'm really struggling.
Next
I'm thinking
clue.
of every number 14 right now.
I play in the NFC South.
10, 9,
Oh,
8,
dang. This is Perry's
7,
division.
6, 5,
Batman.
4.
Statman.
Chris Godwin.
Statman. Chris Godwin is correct.
Why? I did not know he was third round.
Wow.
So that was the last 3-point
I didn't
clue.
realize you played for Penn State.
Yeah. What?
I will say this, that Dar got it, I believe, after the second clue. Dar had the correct
Who?
answer.
Who? Somebody that's scared to come on the show? No, he didn't get nothing.
He's
Good
probably
job, Dar.
searching it up on his damn phone.
Yeah, exactly. Sitting there Googling it.
I want to think that Dar is just doing a really good job.
Darlena don't know football.
He said Chris Godwin is the only wide receiver I remember coming out of Penn State.
No, they've had a few.
Allen Robinson was one, but I think Allen Robinson got drafted a couple years earlier.
So after 2 rounds, Statman has 8 points, and MCR and P-Dubs 0 points.
You guys are hoping for that equalizer.
Here we go. Round 3. I almost read his name just now.
Dang it! Why didn't you?
Clue number 1. I entered the NFL as an undrafted free agent in 2012.
10, 9,
2012.
6, 5,
Oh, boy.
3, 2, 1.
What position?
No more guesses. Clue number 2. I played college football at the University of Texas.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No more guesses. This is the hard difficulty round for those of you that are watching. Clue number 3. I am responsible for scoring points on nearly every game with over 18,000 career points.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Is it a
4,
place kicker?
3,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But
1.
No more guesses. That is the end of the 7-point clues. Clue number 4. I am widely regarded as one of the most accurate scorers in NFL history.
10,
Yeah, it's got to be.
9, 8,
Who's a Texas kicker?
6, 5, 4, 3,
Statman.
2, 1.
Statman.
I don't even know if he played for Texas, but I'm going to take a shot. Justin Tucker.
Statman. Justin
No,
Tucker
no way.
is the correct
Oh,
answer.
Yes.
he went to Texas? What?
I didn't even know he played for Texas. Oh.
Wow. Statman getting it done.
I don't
11 points for the Statman.
I don't
after
understand
3 rounds.
it. Seriously.
MCR, are you here? Usually you have guessed at least once or twice by now, and you are just holding out. I can't believe it.
Yep.
All right, guys, we have one more round to go. Are you guys ready?
No. Who's waiting for you?
This is the elite difficulty round. Clue number 1. I was drafted in the first round, 3rd overall, in the 1993 NFL draft.
10,
Oh my God.
Yeah.
8,
Third overall, though.
6, 5,
93. I was 6
3.
years old.
2,
Before I started watching football here.
No more guesses. Clue number 2. I played college football at Stanford.
10, 9,
Mm.
8, 7,
Older.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No more guesses. Braylon says Lions Pride, baby. All right. We are on clue number 3, the last 7-point clue in this round. I recorded over 1,000 career tackles.
10, 9, 8, 7,
Okay. Stanford. Oh, I know that.
4,
Stanford linebacker or
2, 1.
No more guesses. Clue number 4 in the first 3-point clue. I intercepted 26 passes in my career.
10, 9.
I'm gonna take a shot here, Statman.
Statman.
John Lynch.
Statman. John Lynch is the correct answer.
My God.
He was a safety. How was he a linebacker?
Safety, baby.
Dang it. I thought it was a linebacker.
I was thinking linebacker, but it
Yeah, that's
wasn't.
what I was thinking too.
Oh, equalizer. One of y'all can tie up. Multiple choice, too.
Come on, baby.
That sound means it is time for the equalizer question, and it happens to be after the 4th round today. So here's how this works. There is one multiple choice question, and P-Dubs and Ryan, since they are behind, whichever one of those two guesses correctly and gets the answer right, they will automatically tie the stat man and take this game into overtime to find out who our winner is tonight. You guys will have 10 seconds after I read the question. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Here we go. Here is your question. Which player holds the NFL career record for the most non-offensive touchdowns, returns or kickoffs, punts, interceptions, or fumbles? Is it A, Devin Hester, B, Deion Sanders, C, Rod Woodson, or D, Brian Mitchell?
10,
P-Dubs.
9,
P-Dubs.
Devin Hester.
Devin Hester is the correct answer.
Had to have been that boy, man. He's a kick returning machine back in the day.
Either him or Dion. If it ain't him,
Yeah.
it's Dion.
I thought that one might trick you up a little bit. I tried to do a little bit of a different kind of question today.
I knew it was Hester.
Nailed it. P-Dubs nailed it. So that means that this game is going into overtime.
Oh, shit.
MCR, unfortunately, you are out of the game tonight.
Yep. 0.
So, overtime. I am going to start reading off these clues one after another. The first person to stop me and with their name and guess correctly will win. If nobody gets this right after I read the 10th clue, then we will hit the tiebreaker trivia question. You guys ready?
No.
All right. That's good enough for me. Here we go. Clue number 1. I was drafted in the second round, 53rd overall in the 2014 NFL Draft. Clue number 2. I played college football at Fresno State. Clue number 3. I play in a pass-catching role in the NFL. Clue number 4. Statman.
Who's that receiver?
Devontae Adams.
Statman.
I knew he had long hair.
Statman. Devontae Adams is correct, and Statman wins the game with 10 victories now for the Statman.
10 times.
Those numbers are diluted.
Woo!
I knew
Good
it. I
job.
instantly thought long hair, but you know what name kept coming to my goddamn mind? Kelvin Benjamin. Do any of you even remember that guy?
Yeah. He played for Florida State, though.
Yeah, Florida State.
I'm surprised you like when I heard Fresno State. I'm like, all right. The only people that I can think of is Carr and Devontae Adams, and he said pass catching role, and I was like, oh,
Damn it.
So if you were watching and you liked that game and you like what you saw and you want to try to come in here and play against the crew for your chance to win $100, come on in. Let me know by Facebook or our Gmail. It's all in the YouTube description. It's all there. The information's in there too. I never mentioned that, but it is in there if you need to go look back on it. Forston said, who's meeting the Rams in the Super Bowl to Doug? And Dar said, the game needs to be called Who Can Beat Statman?
For real.
well, Ryan's beat me twice.
Yep.
Yep.
That has happened. So Statman, after tonight, brings his victories up to 10 victories on the 10-play drive. Next, just a announcement. We will not have a pregame or postgame show due to the holidays. We may talk about the game on Friday, though, because we will be back on Friday for our NFL show, and we will have Marco back to take on the crew. Just so everybody knows, just so anybody watching is clear, when I say take on the crew plays as one person. So if, let's say, Ryan guesses and he's wrong, that's -2 points for the entire crew. And nobody else can guess in that round. So it's not just you, not everybody can guess. It's very fair. Except for the Statman.
Yeah, he's just not fair.
Hey
I
guys,
retain football knowledge information. I don't know why I do it, but I just am who I am.
Statman, your mom is here and she says Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, Mom.
Merry Christmas.
I believe it's your mom.
Happy New Year.
On that note, everybody please have a safe, enjoyable Christmas. And we hope you guys get a lot of time and love with your families. And we will see you guys all on Friday. And have a wonderful night. I'm not doing it.
Peace. Good night. Merry Christmas.